In The Bold and the Beautiful, the next dramatic twist comes when Luna Nozawa gives birth, and instead of finding peace or family support, she makes a shocking and desperate decision that sends shockwaves through Los Angeles. After delivering her baby, Luna flees the hospital and takes Will Spencer hostage, leading to a terrifying standoff that could change the Forrester and Spencer families forever. The story begins with Luna's emotional breakdown. Months of stress, guilt, and trauma have taken their toll. Her relationships are in ruins, especially after the truth about her baby's paternity came out. The whispers about whether the father is R.J. Forrester or Zen Dominguez haunt her constantly. Luna feels abandoned, betrayed, and trapped, convinced that everyone around her only sees her as a scandal, not as a person. When she goes into labor unexpectedly, she's alone. There's no family by her side. Poppy, her mother, is unreachable and R.J. arrives too late. Luna gives birth to a baby girl in a storm of emotion, torn between joy and despair. But instead of feeling love and relief, panic consumes her. The fear of losing custody, the shame of her mistakes, and the judgment of the Forresters overwhelm her mind. As the doctors try to stabilize her, Luna becomes hysterical. She refuses help, screaming that they're going to take her baby away. When she overhears hospital staff talking about notifying child services due to her mental state, Luna snaps. Acting out of pure fear, she grabs her newborn and escapes through a side door, vanishing into the night before anyone realizes what's happening. At the same time, Will Spencer, who has just returned to Los Angeles to visit his father, Bill Spencer, gets caught up in the chaos by accident. He's in the wrong place at the wrong time, stopping by the parking garage when Luna, frantic and disoriented, spots him. In her unstable state, she believes he's been sent to take her baby. Desperate and terrified, she pulls him into her car at gunpoint, demanding that he drive her somewhere safe. Will tries to calm her, realizing quickly that Luna isn't thinking clearly. He tells her she needs help, that no one is trying to take her child. But Luna's mind is fractured between reality and paranoia. Every word sounds like a threat. She keeps telling him, "They lied to me, everyone lied to me. They'll never take her. Never." As the hours pass, news spreads fast. Bill, Ridge, and RJ all learn that Luna has escaped the hospital with her baby and that Will is missing. The LAPD launches a manhunt, while Ridge calls in favors to find her before tragedy strikes. RJ is frantic, blaming himself for not being there for her when she needed him most. Meanwhile, Zen feels torn, guilty that his actions may have triggered her downward spiral. Luna drives to a remote cabin outside Los Angeles, still holding Will at gunpoint. Exhausted and emotionally shattered, she finally collapses on the floor with the baby in her arms, crying uncontrollably. Will, seeing her pain, softens his tone and gently talks to her about his own parents' mistakes, telling her that running away won't protect her child, it'll destroy both of them. Slowly, Luna begins to listen, her grip on the gun loosening as she stares at her newborn. Back in the city, Bill and RJ track the signal from Will's phone. When they find the cabin, police surround the area, but RJ begs them to let him handle it first. He walks inside carefully, finding Luna on the floor, trembling. She looks at him with wide, broken eyes. "You came," she whispers. "You always come too late." RJ tells her that she's not alone anymore, that they'll fix everything together. He holds out his hand, begging her to let go of the weapon. Tears stream down Luna's face as she finally lowers the gun and allows RJ to take the baby. The tension breaks and Luna collapses into his arms, sobbing uncontrollably. The aftermath of the incident leaves everyone shaken. Will is safe but deeply affected by what happened, while Bill's fury toward Luna quickly turns to pity once he learns the full extent of her mental collapse. Doctors diagnose Luna with severe postpartum psychosis, explaining that her mind simply couldn't handle the trauma, guilt, and emotional weight of everything that happened. Over the following days, Ridge and Brooke debate what's best for Luna and the baby. RJ refuses to abandon her, insisting that she deserves compassion, not condemnation. Meanwhile, Bill tries to help Will process the trauma, while also grappling with guilt for not recognizing the warning signs when he first saw Luna acting erratically. The story sets up a massive emotional arc for Luna, one that focuses on redemption, forgiveness, and the long road to healing. Her fate will depend on whether the Forresters and Spencers can put aside their anger and support her recovery, or if the consequences of her desperate actions will end her freedom forever.